Hey! Excuse me. Say.
Yes. Hey.
Thank you very much. I'll be counting on you. goodness.
Who do you mean?
Me and Mark?
Is there something you want?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Ugh, can we just ignore this guy?
He's not taking no for an answer.
What's this condition?
And stops taking him seriously.
Yes. Yes.
Hang on a sec, we never agreed to this. I mean, we're the ones learning the moves. Shouldn't you be asking us first?
I don't know, Rainy. This might not be so bad.
Why are you standing up for him?
I mean, we do travel all over Vancouver.
True. We may as well search for these scrolls along the way. I don't see any harm in trying. Plus, if we do end up finding them, you'll get to learn some new skills. Not a bad deal.
I guess if you put it that way. Yeah, we're listening.
Yes.
Meaning there's 8 of them for us to find.
Yes.
So, where are these scrolls?
Huh? Then how are we supposed to find them?
Enough!
You can't seriously expect us to search the world for these things.
You sure know a lot about these scrolls.
Are you sure you're not hiding something?
I'd assume he sold them off for some quick cash, hoping to buy them back later. Then when he returned for them, they were already gone. Is that right? Huh? Honestly, it was a bit of a wild guess. I wasn't expecting to be right.
So what you're saying is, this whole mess is your fault.
should have said so earlier.
I'd expect he was embarrassed.
What's the point of avoiding embarrassment if it makes you look like an idiot?
It's all right. We understand. We'll bring back any scrolls we find.
Thank you.
All right. Just don't forget to teach us the techniques, okay?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Here goes!
Yes.
I did it!
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you.
I'm sorry it took me so long.
You're finally here. Thank you, Keel.
Oh, no need to thank me. I'd do anything for you, ma'am.
Stock, you shouldn't make your men have to go on wild goose chases to find you. Now, right this way, please.
You'll listen to what the doctor says to you, won't you, Sergeant Stock? If you give her too much trouble, I'll have to tell Captain Rosh.
Why would you bring up Rosh here?
Well... with your permission, please excuse me.
Seems they've warmed up to you. You're the quiet type, so I was worried they'd get the wrong impression of you.
You needed me for something?
I called you here so I could check up on those wounds you sustained last time.
There's no need to worry. They've more or less healed.
They wouldn't employ doctors if the soldiers could make that decision for themselves. Now take off your clothes and let's see those wounds. Okay, all done. It seems you were right. They have indeed healed. But I still must insist that you don't push yourself too hard.
Stock, I've been looking for you.
You might have to get in line.
Huh? Well, anyway, they're planning a strike. Lieutenant General Raoul wants us in his office immediately.
Ever since the operation at the mine, the army is getting deployed more frequently.
Well, we are short on men, but look on the bright side. They've got the good sense to send us in with the brigade of fresh recruits.
That's what concerns me. You two need to look out for yourselves better than you do.
Well, we'll get around to that. Stock, can you meet me in the Lieutenant General's office? I need to have a quick word with Sonia.
Got it.
How's Stock doing?
He's fine. So why did you ask me to give him a checkup? Is there a big mission coming up?
Under the circumstances, all of the missions are big. And he's the type who would never speak up. He works through it all by himself. That's why he's dangerous. Someone needs to look after him. But if you say he's fine, that's one less burden on my shoulders. Don't give me that look. No matter the mission, I'm going to make it back. And Stock will too.
I know you will. Because I'd never forgive either of you if you died and left me behind.
Whoa, easy, Tiger.
Stop joking around. I'm serious.
I know. Just trust that we'll stay safe and wait for us to come back. Anyway, I better get going.
A new mission, huh?
I thought I told you to go on ahead.
Even if I had, I wouldn't have been able to hold a conversation with him until you showed up.
I suppose that's true. The Lieutenant General talks a lot, but I can't imagine the two of you alone in a room. Oh, come on. I've had enough dirty looks for one day. Let's go together. The Lieutenant General's office is on the 3rd floor to the right.
What's the matter, Sonia? You don't look yourself. Do you have a fever or something?
Oh, Stock. I'm sorry. No, I'm perfectly healthy. It's just, I've got a lot on my mind.
Rosh, would you mind stepping outside?
Huh? Sure.
Can you talk now, Sonia?
To tell you the truth, it's about Rosh.
Is there something wrong between you two?
It feels like he's been avoiding me lately.
Rosh? Are you sure you're not overthinking it?
I'm not. We had our birthdays a few days ago, and you know what he did?
That's right. Your birthdays are around the same time, huh?
Yes, we usually give each other gifts, but this time...
He's probably just busy with work.
You think so? The Rosh I know would never just forget about this. Does he hate me now? Did I do something wrong?
Do you really believe you did?
No. That's why I'm so confused. What could be wrong?
Let's...
Wanna buy some?
Are you Berman? I'm with the military. The Alistel army wants to acquire your services. What do you say?
Thank you very much. This is your reward. I'll be counting on you.
Reporting in, sir.
Ah, Captain Rosh and Sergeant Stock, was it? Or should I say Major Rosh and Lieutenant Stock?
General Hugo.
The young lion of the Alistel army. Your success at Alma Mine is held in high regard even amongst the citizens. I'd hoped to meet you in person, And now I see, you do have the look of a loyal warrior.
Your praise is more than I deserve.
At this rate, perhaps you will even be granted an audience with the Prophet Noah. I shall continue to expect great things from you. Well then, please excuse me. Lieutenant General Raoul, I leave the rest to you.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. And Stock, it's been a while. I only saw you a few times while you were a military man. But I must say, you look even more capable now than you used to. It's quite reassuring that you've accepted this position in Rosh's brigade. When I think back on it, you may have even...
Lieutenant General.
Sorry. I do have a habit of getting long-winded. Let's get back to the mission at hand. So with specific regard to your brigade, first you'll pass through Lasville Hills to reach the Judgment Cliffs. There you will rendezvous with an informant who will have your next set of orders.
So our true destination will not be known, even to us.
Ever since the enemy breached Alma Mine, the grass has been on edge about spies. For operations that cross the border, they don't want specifics floating around.
Understood. We'll prepare the men as soon as possible.
Rosh.
Yes, sir?
Well, how should I put this? Make sure that you're keenly aware of your actions from now on.
Sir? Why the sudden concern?
It's General Hugo. It bothers me that he took the trouble to come see you. I only say this because it's you. But did you know he used to be a politician?
I know that his duty to convey the Prophet's word in the war are what made him a general.
Well, consider this simply the ramblings of an older soldier. But do you know how the citizens are referring to you now? The young lions of Alistel. There was another who earned that kind of praise from the public. Even to this day, she's well liked amongst the soldiers.
You mean Field Marshal Viola, the Valkyrie? Her charisma is well beyond ours. She is truly Alistel's goddess of victory.
But I believe you are well aware of where this Valkyrie currently is and what she's doing. Or to be blunt, where she was put because she was garnering more favor than General Hugo. She's been deployed to the Sand Fortress for a long time now. You might say she was gotten rid of.
But there's something I don't understand. Wasn't it General Hugo himself who promoted her to Field Marshal?
Ah, but that's where you see Hugo shine as a politician. By promoting her, he tied her down to the front lines at the Sand Fortress, thereby removing her from the castle and securing his own fame. If you ask me, the war is on its last legs. What's more, you two are working hard to make that a reality. That is why I have this advice for the two of you. Fight well, but try to keep the post-war in perspective. The end of a war is never truly the end, but the beginning of something else. I believe that will be the time for you both to demonstrate your true strength. But I shouldn't speak in riddles. I'll say it to you plainly. You two have endless potential. Please be careful that he doesn't crush that potential.
You give me too much credit. I'm really not that impressive.
I'm just rambling, remember? Anyway, coming back safely is your first task. That's all I need to tell you. Get ready to move out immediately.
Understood. Our brigade will pass through Lasville Hills and advance to the Judgment Cliffs. Stock, we'll need to get ready. Let's gather the men. The rendezvous point is set. Each leader will escort their squad to the Judgment Cliffs. Those hills are infested with monsters, so be prepared for anything. All mobilized squads, move out! Yeah!
Hooray!
Keel,
Yes, Captain.
you're with us. I'll make sure you get some training in along the way.
Thank you, sir.
Ready to go?
I need a moment.
We'll set out for the hills once you're ready then.
I beg your pardon?
Stock, thank you for listening to me. I'll be back to myself in no time.
What's going on, Stock?
Why have you been avoiding Sonia lately?
Huh? What are you saying?
Sonia's worried that she's done something to offend you. What happened?
There's nothing, really.
Did she offend you that badly?
No, she didn't do anything wrong. It's not her. It's me. It's all me.
I'm listening. I was under the impression you liked her. Was I mistaken?
No, you're not wrong. Not at all. Actually, that's the problem. You know, ever since her brother died, she treated me as a brother. I thought I owed him something. That's why I looked after her, like she was my own sister.
I see.
But I can't keep doing it. If it was anybody else, I could make a gift and put all my heart into it. But if she's looking at me like a brother, something just isn't right. Damn it, give me a break! I can't go on playing her brother forever. I just can't! Sonia! Damn. This is your fault, Stock. Why'd you bring it up? No, perhaps this is right. I couldn't run from her forever. She had to find out someday. Now I can concentrate on battle.
You seem determined to end things between you and Sonia. If you won't take care of her, then I will.
Oh, Stock.
I don't know what happened between you, your brother, and Rosh, but you shouldn't chain yourself to the past. The same goes for him.
You always get right to the point, Stock. But I understand what you're saying. I'm crushed. But if Rosh wants to leave me because he thinks it will help me, then I have to accept it. Stock, have I already fallen out of love with Rosh?
I really couldn't say.
Welcome back, Stock.
I didn't expect to completely lose my friendship with Rosh. I never realized how much Sonia meant to him.
That's right.
But, Stock, I don't understand what happened to cause these events. Could you explain to me what all that was about?
If you can't see it, then you're not ready. You'll understand when the time comes.
Using my own words against me. Well played.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?